Over in Britain, King George wanted to control the American colonies, but the colonists wanted their independence, so they went to war.
The colonists won and formed the United States of America.
The end. We can't act that fast. Just slow it down.
Sorry, we were a little hungry and trying to make it a steak and shake before the crowds.
Let's try this again, shall we? Fine. We begin our story with George III, King of Britain, taxing the American colonists.
It was the 1760s and King George desired to maintain control over his American colonies. They had broken away from Britain some time ago and were acting like their own country.
Even though they technically still belong to Britain.
Those colonists are nothing but rebels, but if they try to rebel against war, they shall surely be punished.
Hey, King George,
What do you want?
do you know what you are? You're a tyrant.
And you saw our rebels?
I'd rather be a rebel than a bully.
It seems as if I'm going to have to keep an eye on you American colonists. Oh, Emmy!
You called, Your Majesty.
I need you to go out to the 13 colonies and keep an eye on them.
That's over 3,000 miles away, even more in kilometers.
Stop your unsearchable money and do as
Yes, sir.
you hear that? My soldiers are coming over there.
Bring it on.
So thousands of British officers headed to the colonies.
Stop, you British soldiers.
We forbid you to cross this line.
Can't you see that we outnumber you? Hey! Can't you see that we outnumber you? Now behave yourself and no one will get hurt.
You redcoats need to leave us alone. We're just here to keep an eye on you.
We're doing just fine without you. Yeah.
Things are starting to heat up between the British officers and the colonists.
You must play by the British rules. We won't play by your rules.
We won't.
Better call the boss.
Cello.
Sir, they say they won't play by our rules.
This is an outrage. Let me talk to one of them.
He wants to talk to you.
Yeah? How do you expect the British Empire to grow more rich and powerful if you don't cooperate?
Look, Georgie. First, you brought about the Stamp Act.
Then you brought out the Townshend Act. We are tired of being taxed just so you can get richer and richer. Yeah. Let me talk to Irving. Here.
Sir.
You get those colonists under control or else.
Yes, sir, we will, sir. Whatever you say, sir. So what's wrong with paying taxes?
Nothing's wrong with paying taxes as long as we get a say on how much money is spent.
What Britain's doing is called taxation without representation. And that is wrong! Wrong!
Wrongy dong dong.
You colonists are impossible!
Let's go, boys.
One cold winter's day, a crowd of colonists gathered in the streets of Boston, Massachusetts.
And started singing.
Yankee Doodle went to town riding on a pony. Stuck a feather in his cap
And caught a macaroni.
Woo! Good job!
There, what's all his noise?
Just having a little fun.
Yeah, well, then Kingston just locked it. I mean, that's Fred. British soldiers here to keep the peace.
And that's exactly what we demand. Peace. Stop acting like you own us, or I will throw this snowball at you. That's a one piece of paper. It's a low-budget play, so it's a snowball. Throw it. Throw it. Throw the snowball.
Before we continue the scene, I would like to direct your attention to
What are you doing?
introducing a love story.
Love story.
Every real-life historical event has their own fictional tale of love. The Civil War has Scarlet Red, The singing Titanic has Rose and Jack, and her own story has Floyd and Gertrude.
Oh, Gertrude, I love commitment tonight. For you were a bit of soldier, I am an American colonist.
Floyd, I love you so.
You know, we must love one another in secret.
Oh, Floyd.
Oh, Gertrude. Wait, he's coming.
What's going on over here?
Just giving this red coat a piece of my mind. What are you, lobster back?
Okay, well, there's about to be a snowball fight, and I don't want to miss it.
Oh, Gertrude.
Oh, Floyd. Text me later.
We are sick of being treated like children.
Go back to your king and take him there. Now look what you've done. I heard you know this coat is dry clean only.
Becky, have another one.
It wasn't long until the crowd turned into an angry mob.
The colonists began to throw all sorts of things, anything they could find.
The mob became more and more rowdy.
Red coats go home! Red coats go home! Don't make me use this big gun. Red coats go home! Red coats go home!
In the midst of the confusion, one of the colonists yelled,
Come on, guys. Let's go home and sit by the fire.
"What'd you say?"
I said, let's go home. By the fire.
By the what?
By the fire. Fire.
Okay.
Bang! Bang! You got me! Bang! I'm coming to join you, Elizabeth! Now look what you did! Someone yelled fire? Samuel Adams.
Yeah?
The red coats are shooting at us.
It's a bloody massacre!
Chiller?
Sam, I was your conquest blaster. Did you see what the precious soldiers did over here?
You're 3,000 miles away! That is a mess.
What do you plan to do about it?
I know what we'll do. We'll do away with all the taxes in the township acts.
The Township Act taxed the colonists on tea, lead, paper, paint, and glass.
Except for the tea tax. We just keep that little tax to remind you who's still in control. Ta-ta!
Well, what did
His Majesty have to say.
he said? He will do away with all the taxes except the tea tax.
He can't do that. We love our tea!
We'll get you for this.
Ha ha! Ring ring!
Hello, is Indian Company. Mrs. Teeley speaking.
Ah! Miss Teeley! George! How are things?
George, it's been a long time. What can I do for you?
Look, I know how you're struggling, and I also know how you have a lot of tea on your hands.
Get to the point, George.
I will tell the American colonies that they must buy tea from you. It's a win-win. Those fussy Americans get cheaper tea, you earn money, and I get to tax it all.
Oh, Georgie, it's a deal. Bye.
Sweet.
So the deal was done.
But the American colonists didn't like this plan at all.
Look, it's the principle of the thing. If the British Parliament controls who sells us tea, who's to say they won't start demanding that we buy other things from whomever they say? It's just not fair. I'm sorry, I miss you so. But, why are you dressed like a Mohawk Indian?
Sons of Liberty are on a secret mission.
The Sons of Liberty was a secret society organized by the American colonists.
To protect their rights against unfair things like taxation by the British government.
Would you be quiet? We're trying to do a thing here. I'll come with you, my love.
No, I can't risk you spilling the beans about what we're up to.
I would never run off the man in love. Oh, Floyd, do be careful. And know that I'll be waiting for you when this whole diabolical plan is over.
Oh, kissing on a butt, this play is G rated.
In that case,
Go now, don't say a word.
The Sons of Liberty took their positions, The docks of Boston Harbor were cold and quiet on the night of December 16th, 1770.
Samuel Adams led some 60 men aboard 3 ships that night. And well, see for yourselves what happened.
These Sons of Liberty were proud of their accomplishment and wanted all the colonies to know what they had done.
And because the internet hadn't been invented yet, they sent Rusty Power out on his horse to spread the news. I said he went out on his horse.
So, off he went, proclaiming the news of what had happened in the colonies.
Hey, Georgia, we done tea in Boston Harbor. She's bringing a lesson. Awesome. Hey, Penny, we done tea in the Boston Harbor. She's bringing a lesson. Nice. Hey, New York.
And on he went until the rest of the colonies caught wind of what had happened in Boston.
Some of the colonies were pleased with the news.
Rock on.
That will show Britain. Wish I could have been there.
Others, not so much.
Destroying property. That's club criminal.
This is the end of law and order.
And the rest of the colonies didn't get any lines in this play.
What? Where? Hey, Paul. Thanks. Horse.
Now, Britain was really seeing red.
I'm really seeing red now. Irving,
Right here, sir.
I need you to relay a message to the rebels. Tell them that they shall be punished. They are no longer allowed to hold town meetings. Well, what are you waiting for? Tell them.
Hey, colonies. You no longer allowed to hold town meetings.
What? We are closing the Boston Harbor until the British tea is paid for.
We're closing Boston Harbor till the destroyed tea is paid for.
And we are putting your Massachusetts colony under British Army rule. No! That's what you get, Mr. King George. Ring, ring.
Hello?
I'm bringing more soldiers over there to check on things. Ta-ta!
Hello? Hello? Oh, he makes me so mad. This is an outrage!
Outrage!
That's so intolerable!
Intolerable!
So intolerable, we should call them the intolerable act!
The colonies decided to take action. Every colony, except Georgia, sent men to Philadelphia.
Sorry.
It's September 17th, 1774. 56 men met in secret. These men included John Adams,
Patrick Henry,
and George Washington.
This was the very first meeting of the Continental Congress.
We will cut off trade with Britain. We shall form our very own fighting group. And call them militia! I'm sorry, I miss you so. But why are you dressed like that?
I am what the colonists call a Minuteman.
What's up, Minutemen?
We are soldiers that must be ready to fight at a minute's notice.
Forget all this nonsense. Let's run off together and be married.
Gertrude, I love you. But I must do what I must do. My country needs me.
Just let the British beat you and conquer for saying that.
The British are heading to Concord?
Yes, they're planning to arrest any rebel leaders and destroy any weapons you have stored there.
We must head to Concord to do it with the British soldiers.
When will I see you again?
Frank, my dear, I don't give up.
Stop. Wrong story. Wrong war.
Sorry, until we meet again.
That night, around 700 British soldiers prepared to march towards Concord, Massachusetts.
3 men, Paul Revere, William Dawes, and Samuel Prescott, met in secret.
Will, the British attack at Concord. Hey, Sam, the British are planning an attack at Concord. Hey, Paul, the British are planning an attack at Concord. We must ride our marks. I mean, our horses to the countryside and warn the people. But I have a broomstick. Then you ride your broomstick and we'll ride our marks. Hey, look! I'm Harry Potter!
Oh, you have to head up to Medford, I'll ride through Cambridge, and William, you take the Roxbury boat-bound route.
Right! We'll get those dimensions is the last thing we do. Ha ha! And you are not Harry Potter!
So, the 3 men were off for Lexington and Concord to warn the people of the British soldiers' approach.
The British are coming! The British are coming!
The British troops are planning an attack on Concord!
We need all men to report! Dumbledore believes in me! This is where the British are planning to attack. We'll be ready. Up here. You missed me. Hey. You got me. You got me.
Different battles between the British and the colonists went on and off great long years.
During the winter months, cold weather and snow would be possible.
Nice special effects, champ. So, the troops would have to wait till the spring thaw to start fighting again.
Roy, is that you?
Gertrude, you look so cold.
Winter's here very hard.
I have good news. I've become a loyalist.
A loyalist? Oh my darling! You become a loyalist! I have the one question.
Yes?
What's a loyalist?
A loyalist was a colonist
I
who...
got this. A loyalist is a colonist who doesn't want to be separate from the British Empire.
So that means we're from the same team now. I like loyalists. They're my friends. Are you sure you're not just saying this to get on my good side?
Watch, I'll prove it. Excuse me, sir. There's some Minutemen hiding over there. So you better head down. And here's some beef jerky with food and some extra horses that sure seem to be broke. I mean, dead.
Thanks. I really appreciate it. Yeah. So it's true. Oh, Floyd.
Okay, that's enough lunch.
Fine. Just move on to the Battle of Bunker Hill. See if I care.
Thanks for giving away the next scene. We now move on to the Battle of Bunker Hill.
The British Army was trapped in Boston.
Oh no, you're trapped in Boston.
See?
Ladies and gentlemen, I present to you British General Thomas Gage.
I have decided to take control of the hills around Boston.
I get it. That way the colonists can shoot us down from the hilltops.
Bingo.
But colonial militia caught wind of this plan.
I hear they're planning an attack on Bunker Hill. In that case, we're going to protect Breeds Hill. She said they're planning an attack on Bunker Hill. Read the history books. The attack took place on Breeds Hill. Why does history name it the Battle of Bunker Hill?
Anyway, we will be ready for these redcoats. All for one and one for all.
Great! I think that's the Three Musketeers. Be quiet.
On June 13th, British soldiers, ready to attack, ran up Reed's Hill where colonists waited.
Charge! Sorry, guys. The gunfire scared me. Let's try this again, shall we?
The British soldiers mustered up their courage and tried again.
Charge! I promise I won't be scared again.
They decided to try one more time.
Try this one more time, guys.
See?
I have some good news and some bad news.
What's the good news?
I really like your socks.
Wow, thanks. What's the bad news?
We're out of ammunition.
Ha, great. And here come the redcoats again. Everyone, play dead.
Whoa, this is all wrong. The militia never played dead.
Darn it! You heard the lady. Get away from me.
1, 2, 3, charge!
Big guy already big.
As you can see, the British won the battle at Reed's Hill.
Bunker Hill.
Bunker Hill, even though it technically took place at Reed's Hill.
About 150 colonists lost their lives in this war, and over 200 British soldiers were killed.
Oh.
Okay. We should end this conflict quickly before things get out of hand.
Yeah, I agree.
So, we have signed an all-British petition, and will send to King George for you to consider. Now, who wants to deliver this petition to the king? I will! Scratch! King George? I am. Telegram.
Telegrams were like text messages.
Just a whole lot slow.
It's about time they gave me more lines in this play. Dearest King, that's sweet. Please stop fighting the colonies over them. Instead, please let us. What? Why is it nothing more than open rebellion against Britain? This means war. Well, go tell them that this means war. What, no good? Go. Run. Start.
Well, what did the grumpy old king have to say?
He said, this means war.
Okay, everybody, clear the stage. Back in the colonies, on July 4th, 1776, Congress approved of the Declaration of Independence.
Copies of this new declaration were made and sent so that everyone knew exactly what it said.
Extra, read all about it. The Declaration of Independence is being adopted by Congress. Extra, read all about it. The colonies are breaking away from British control and becoming United States of America. Extra.
By late August of 1776, under the leadership of General George Washington, American soldiers called patriots were ready to fight in this revolution.
On August 27th, one of the earliest battles took place on Long Island, New York.
10,000 patriots faced 20,000 British soldiers. The patriots were badly beaten.
Not long after, other battles were lost by the Patriots. By that October, British Army rule controlled New York.
Hey guys, did you hear that? We control New York. Let's ride off into the city and catch a Broadway show for free.
Yeah, let's go.
The British Army drove General Washington and his men across the Hudson River.
Gertrude.
Oh, Floyd, I'm so glad you're on the British side now.
Oh, well, that's. I kind of don't want to be a loyalist anymore. So I sort of don't want the British to win the war.
One thing I love about you is your fickleness.
But my devotion to you has never once worn.
Kiss me.
Can't. Please, Jim, write it. These are indeed gloomy days for the Patriots.
The British troops pushed the Patriots across New Jersey and into Pennsylvania.
Hold on, here they go. Hello? Wow, thanks for the call. General Washington has decided to cross the Delaware River out of Pennsylvania to attack a bunch of Hessian soldiers entrenched in New Jersey who are fighting for Britain.
Washington crossing the Delaware? That makes me want to sing a song when the scene is acted out behind me. Row, row, row your boat across the Delaware. General George and all his men finally made it there. Once they reached the water's edge, the Hessians made surprise. The Hessians sure were caught off guard. The surrender flag did rise. I mean raise. So, what did you think of my song?
It was just awful. Wait, is this we were breaking up? What?
On January 3rd, 1777, the Patriots defeated the British Army at Princeton, New Jersey.
They finally had needed supplies, such as food,
I have the Doritos.
weapons,
I have the lightsabers.
And shoes.
I have the Nikes.
but most importantly, they had hope.
Hey, boys. Hey, look, it's home.
And now we come to the turning point of the war. Drum roll, please.
You don't have a drum.
In June of 1777, Burgoyne led thousands of soldiers from Canada to New York.
That's me. She's talking about me.
Be quiet and just act out the scene.
General Burgoyne called up his old buddy General Howe, who was fighting his way to Philadelphia.
Hello. What's up, Howie? Oh, Lord. Hello, old chap. Yes, I'm making my way to Philadelphia.
See,
Listen, we need to work together and kick some Patriot booty. I got about 8,000 guys here ready to go.
Okay, I'll meet you in Saratoga. Look, I've got to grab the phone. I'm in the middle of a battle here. Bang, bang. Hey, I got you. Fall down.
Okay, boys, let's go to Saratoga.
Coming, sir.
Wait a minute. Look, what's the problem?
Flat tire.
Seriously? Now take us forever to get to Saratoga. Quick, somebody grab a jack and get this wagon moving.
because it took so long for them to reach their destination, the Patriots soldiers had time to rally up more troops and face the British Army with great power.
What? Look, guys, we have more soldiers than they do for one. No fear, we had wagon trouble. How did you hurt? All's fair in love and war. Let's get him then. Wait!
Hello.
Where are you? You're supposed to meet us here.
Oh, dear. Sorry, old boy. We decided to go to Burger King instead.
Some friend you turned out to be. Okay, let's get this over.
So, the Patriot soldiers and British soldiers fought.
On October 17th, 1777, General Burgoyne surrendered.
We surrender, we surrender.
Oh, flag!
Sorry.
Okay, go. But we're dead. I'm sorry, could you do us a favor and close your eyes for just a minute? Thanks. Close them. I mean it, close them. I'm serious.
The defeat at Saratoga was a turning point that changed the entire outcome of the Revolutionary War.
News of the Patriot victories at Saratoga reached Paris, France.
Who is Benjamin Franklin talking to? A Frenchman? It's a good thing I can read lips. I would consider it a great favor if you would help our patriot soldiers in the war.
Oui, oui. France realized that you Americans are the French, the prisoners after all.
So, you will help us.
Oui, but of course.
Splendid. Come, we'll spend the afternoon flying a kite.
Oui, oui.
Yes, get it. You're French. Now France has stepped in. We are dead ducks now. Matter of fact, where's my Alka-Seltzer?
The winters of 1777 and 78 were cold and harsh ones.
General Washington and his men struggled to stay warm around the fires at Valley Forge, Pennsylvania.
They lived in tents full of holes. Clothes and shorts were in short supply.
Food was scarce, and diseases spread quickly among the soldiers.
Many died from influences such as typhoid and smallpox.
However, that cold winter was a time when the British soldiers, I mean the Patriot soldiers, practiced their fighting tactics, and as a result became an even stronger fighting force.
The war began to move south. Spain stepped in to help the American army out.
Oh, not again. Oh, is that a Frenchman talking to the Spaniard? Has the world gone mad already?
You are my good friend.
And you are my good friend.
We will help our American amigos.
See, we will loan the Patriots money as well as close the ports at New Orleans to Great Britain and open them to American ships.
Great. We got celebrate this by flying a kite. Hey, Ben, you got an extra kite?
Oh, now Spain has stepped in.
In order to win the war, both sides needed a victory.
General Cornwallis led thousands of British soldiers to Yorktown, Virginia.
My dear friend James Armistead, don't tell anyone, but we're stopping here in Yorktown, Virginia, to wait for British ships to bring much needed supplies. Remember, mum's the word.
Mum's the word.
But James Armistead, as you can see by the way he's dressed, was a Patriot soldier and delivered this much-needed Patriot plan to a Patriot leader, the Marquis de Lafayette.
Don't look at me.
You got the name information.
The French are waiting for supplies from New York.
Oh, really? I want to notify the French Navy of this information at once. Anything else?
The first century markets fresh today.
Great job, Armistead.
My spy name is Fred Flintstone.
Thank you, Fred.
Don't mention it.
Suddenly, French warships sailed down the coast from Virginia. The British Army sailed down the coast from New York.
The Battle of the Chesapeake was the definite Navy battle of the war.
Prepare yourselves for the deafening sound of our cannons.
Oh, yeah? Prepare yourselves for the sound of our cannons.
Take that! Take that!
Both sides fought hard as bullets were cannon fired day and night.
But the British Navy was defeated. In the meantime, Patriot and French troops marched south to New Jersey, surrounded the British troops.
For 11 days, both sides fought non-stop.
Cornwallis gave up and sent a runner to surrender to Washington.
Excuse me, sir, but General Cornwallis asked me to give you this.
Quiet! Back in the colonies, the Treaty of Paris was officially signed in 1783, and the colonies were finally on their way to becoming their own nation, the United States of America.
The end. Get out of Well, we succeeded in telling the story of the entire American Revolution in 40 minutes or less.
33 minutes to be exact. And now it's off to Steak and Shake.
Good night, folks. You've been a great crowd.
Gertrude, did you hear? The war is over!
And we can finally be married and live our lives together.
Yes, right here in the brand new United States of America!
You mean back in Britain.
I'm not going back to Britain.
And I'm not staying here.
I'm not even married yet. You're already trying to change me.
I don't think you love me at all.
Don't turn your back on me when I'm talking to you.
Very